Good morning, I'm Kristen Strakalaitis. Welcome to First Shift, coming to you on location from the North American International Auto Show. But despite that name, air mobility is making its mark here in a big way. In fact, one company's vision may have you thinking of the Jetsons. Hillary Rubin has more.
This is what it looks like when aerospace and automotive technologies come together. A concept pod made by iFly ASX that can move beneath a full wingspan and turn ground transportation into air transportation, a means of advanced mobility whose founder invented it as a pet project during COVID.
So what do we have to do? We have to lighten the load on the road. We have to elevate traffic. So what we've done is we've reimagined the way things move. And we've taken automotive electric vehicle technologies, connected vehicle technologies, automotive mass production techniques to design and build an all-new system for mobility.
The pod can travel 250 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 150 in 8 seconds. It's a way to prevent traffic as roads get more and more congested.
For me, it's more of transportation infrastructure, where we essentially have a platform in mobility in the air, platforms and mobility on the ground, and we have these containers for advanced mobility, as we like to call them, which can be designed and purpose-built with a battery on board, so we can effectively plug and play a new container to do a different job.
And what are some of those other jobs that this pod can do? Well, what about emergency evacuations, delivering supplies to firefighters on the front lines, medical evacuations, and search and rescue? As far as other jobs this futuristic flying machine can do, iCat Logistics has already ordered 25, and MyFlight Tourism ordered the same number. And ASX already has a letter of intent with the Department of the Navy. And for automakers concerned about competition, John Rimonelli says, don't be. This won't compete with the automotive industry, but rather enhance it. Automakers can build the container pods with a standard interface. Aerospace engineers can handle the rest, a match made not quite in heaven, but high enough to literally elevate traffic in the near future. In Detroit, I'm Hillary Rubin, Automotive News.
The cost of an iFly ASX is about $208,000. The company is crowdsourcing to raise money. Details are on their website. Meanwhile, other air mobility companies are trying to make a splash here too. Check out this electric aircraft made by Air. You can see how the cockpit isn't full of buttons and switches like most aircrafts, but instead just a touchscreen. This makes it easier for customers to handle for daily use.
It's an aircraft, there's no doubt about it, but it's a different aircraft. It's extremely simple to fly, very intuitive. You can fly within 5 minutes. You'll still need a pilot license, but it's an extremely redundant and safe aircraft, and it makes sense for us to be here.
It takes an hour to charge, and it can hit top speeds of 155 miles per hour. Its base price is $150,000, and the first deliveries are expected to be made in 2024. And staying on this topic, Icon Aircraft also set up shop here. The company designed and built the award-winning Icon A5 amphibious light sport aircraft. It says it will be flying the skies in the show, above the show, and on the floor all week, and are encouraging people to come by and say hello and check out their aircraft. Now back to land vehicles. Lincoln made its presence at the 2022 North American International Auto Show. One of the vehicles they were showing off was the Lincoln L100 concept. You can see how the glass roof and reversed hinged doors lift to give customers a true sense of ceremony and welcome. Smart wheel covers help to advance the embrace even further, utilizing lighting and sensors to communicate motion, battery life, and human presence. Lincoln's president says she is happy to be here and show the attendees concepts like this one.
Being here at the North American International Auto Show, being our hometown, having been away 3 years, having our 100th anniversary and these concepts that we want to share, to us this is a really important show for us.
This may be the first auto show where we've heard about cheese instead of chassis, crust instead of crankshafts, and pepperoni instead of performance. Magna introduced the public to its pizza robot. The autonomous electric delivery vehicle can already be seen on the streets of Birmingham, Michigan, delivering for a restaurant called Brooklyn Pizza.
Since then, it has delivered hundreds of pizzas to residents, commercial locations in the neighborhood. Magna's robot can travel at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour on public streets. Yes, it's registered, it has a license plate, and it's insured. And I know you're interested that yes, it's delivering pizzas that are still very hot.
Magna CEO says it will reduce carbon emissions and reduce the cost of last mile delivery. Right now, the robot works in warmer weather, but Magna says they like it to one day deliver in the cold months. Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to autonews.com for more news, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.